Hey guys, Jeff with Wisconsin RC Construction. So I'm back on the trommel build. I told you guys I'd give you an update. I wanted to do it this weekend, but it was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody out there. I've been printing like crazy. I've had some issues printing, probably some on my behalf, some bad slice, here nor there, whatever. I got some more filament. I started printing again. So I'll get started. We have part of the trommel, you have your feeder, okay? That actually goes inside. This was my largest print, okay guys? This is my largest print. I did have a layer shift. If you can't note it, if you can't tell, I had a layer shift, okay? I'm gonna keep it. This was 49 some hours. I am keeping a full list of how long my prints have been taking. I have not been printing at the fastest speed. I'm not printing at the slowest speed, but I am having it at a higher infill than probably most people would. Okay, so I remember last time we were talking about the trommel, okay, how I said, hey, I think it's missing one part. Let me talk to Bryant, the creator. Guess what, guys? I was right. So, this is the full-on set. This just gets bolted in, just like everything else does. The holes, I'm sure, will line up. I honestly have not tested it yet. I'll get them bolted up here in a little bit. I'm not too worried about it, though. Everything else has been bolting up beautifully, by the way. So, I did print the main cog gear to turn the trommel, because there is a gear on the trommel. So we have a gear, we have our mesh, okay? You guys following along so far? Okay. I printed the motor mount itself, okay? So there's the motor mount. The motor will get bolted into this. This is a little two-part system. So I have to now order up some motors, okay? I knew I was going to have to, but now I really have to. So your motor gets put on with your cog gear. There is a hole right here. Let me grab a small. That one was too large. If I had my small one, but I think my kids have them. Oh, there it is. Just buried, guys. So it does. You're able to get in there with an Allen key. Obviously, this one is not going to make it in. This is my 1.5 millimeter. I probably have to drill this out, to be honest with you. I haven't really done much with these. There's a whole bunch of rings and other stuff to go with it, some bushings, which is awesome. But like I said, this is my largest print. This does have another motor on the back of this that you mount in, okay, which connects to this. There you go. Okay, so that gets mounted to that. So we have your trommel, your feeder, your screw drive. This did come out all full of infill. This was a hot mess. It still is a little bit of a hot mess, but I'm going to let the material clean it up. I think I have it enough. Plus, I do still need to go in on the inside and clean up some of this just a little bit more, so that when I push this in here, it actually rotates smooth, not forcefully. So that is going to be another piece of my project. There is some other pieces that I do need to print. I need to finish printing all my black pieces so I can switch back over to the white pieces. I am probably going to reprint the motor mount itself in white, because all my supports for the trommel are going to be white. And then I did pick up two more things. I got my space gray back, guys. I ordered it It didn't come in when I wanted it to. I had to wait an extra couple of days for the shipment, but they had it sitting in the back. They didn't even make it to the store shelf. I picked up. So I am going to be continuing to print. Like I said, this thing is massive. This is just one half of the hopper sections. So if you can imagine, okay, so you can see when the material goes through your trommel section, it's going to fall into here and out the bottom of this. So I do have, like I said, a lot more to print, a lot more sections to do, especially on the trailer. There's 5 sections on the trailer. I have 2 of them complete right now. So I do have a little bit more work to do. Okay. I'm going to get the end bolted up. I'm going to get some white re-put in and start getting some more stuff printed. But I did want to get you guys an update on this. So now, I know I told you the overall height last time. Okay, got my little measuring stick. Okay, so this is going to be just shy of 16 inches. Just shy of 16 inches, guys. That's pretty huge. Okay, so we're looking at about, if you want to know in centimeters, we're looking at about a little over 40 centimeters for our overall total length. And that's how it is. So just under 16 inches. We have 3 sections of the trommel. Yeah, like I know this piece is really... I did not clean up the inside of this piece. I pulled out the supports because it printed some supports to hold up the inside of the cavity. So I'm going to let the machine do that when I run material through it. That is going to be my goal. A lot of this stuff I did prep and I did clean because I wanted, you know, a lot of these parts to be nice and cleaned up. A lot of nice edges. Some of this stuff I'm not too worried about, especially in the inside when I'm going to be running material through it, especially when there is a little screw drive also on the inside of this. You can kind of see it there. Okay. I didn't clean that up. I'm going to let the material clean that. I do plan on using this thing a lot. So I have a little bit of cleaning up to do to get this kind of a little nicer. Like I said, this should pull out nicely. It doesn't. I kind of have to work it in and out. So it shouldn't be scraping that bad. So I'm going to be taking some sandpaper to the inside of it. Maybe my Dremel wheel. Taking off a layer on the inside of that. I don't want to take too much off of this, although I may take some of the edge off on here. But that's pretty much it. Like I said, 49 hours for your big hopper. The last little bit had a layer shift, guys. Probably on my end. It's definitely not in the file. My computer had a hard time rendering this one alone. It took it a lot of time just to slice this file. I don't know, but I'm not going to reprint it because to me this is immaterial. This little bit of shift is not the worst thing in the world for me. If it bothers me that much, I will take a Dremel and I'll just cut this off here, and I'll cut it off on the inside here, and the sides will be taller. I'm not too worried about it. I'm going to run it. I'm going to let it fly. I'm going to see how it goes. So, like I said, I wanted to get you guys an update. I haven't updated in a couple of weeks because I've been printing. These have been taking a long time to print. I have about 18 hours into this one, 18 hours into this one. This one was about 16 hours. This is about 18 hours. Like I said, the screw drive was at least 15 hours. It's taken a lot of time. This was like 3 days. I started this on a Thursday night. It finished sometime on a Sunday morning. The rest of the finish is really amazing. It's nice and thick. It's sturdy. It sounds good. It sounds well beefed up. So, like I said, it was a lot. I'm going to just let it go because I am not going to reprint this. Although it did not take nearly as much filament as I thought it would have, I'm still going to let it go. Layer shift does not bother me. So Brian's files are good. They're clean. They go together nicely. I'm very happy with it so far. Very happy with the progress. I have to order 4 more linear actuators. I will post a link to Amazon where I'm picking up my linear actuators for this. You don't have to do the version with the lift on it. He has 2 different versions of the trailer. One with a lift and one without. I'm going to do the one with a lift because I want that extra bells and whistles to mine. But I do need 2 geared motors. He does have a list on all his stuff on his site. When you purchase the file, he gives you all your parts that you'd need. I'm going to have to go back, order some more parts. I'll post a link to Amazon later on in the build series as to what I actually ended up getting. So, because I haven't ordered anything yet, I will get you your parts list for this stuff. So, I think that's about it for tonight. This is specifically for the trommel build. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that little notification bell to let you know when I do post another video, so you will be notified when I do. And again, join the Facebook group, Wisconsin RC Construction. Alright guys, I'm going to head out of here. I have some more printing to do. I got to change some filament out and get some more stuff done. So I'm going to let you guys go for the night. Like I said, I wanted to get you guys a quick video on the build for this. So I'm going to catch you guys later. Have a good one.